Hello, and welcome to the Prince George's County Memorial Library System Virtual Library. In today's episode, we are going to be exploring all of the different aspects of the toolbar located on the website so that you will have an understanding of what each one means and where it will lead you to on the website. The first thing you want to do is make sure you're on the library's website at www.pgcmls.info, located at the top of your web browser. So you just type it in and click enter, and it will lead you to the library's website. Once you get there, you will be at the library's main web page at the beginning of the site. You will be able to see that in the middle of the screen, there's the home, locations and hours, events, services, catalog, digital services, kids and teens, about us, and my account sections of the web page. We're first going to start with home. If you click there, it just leads you to the home page, which is where we're located at right now. If you click the location and hours section, you will be able to see all of the 19 branches that Prince George's County Memorial Library System has throughout the county. There's Accokeek, Baden, Beltsville, Bladensburg, Bowie, Fairmont Heights, Glenarden, Greenbelt, Hillcrest Heights, Hyattsville, Largo Ketterling, Laurel, Mount Rainier, New Carrollton, Oxon Hill, South Bowie, Spaldings, Surratt's Clinton, and Upper Marlboro. Then there are some of these branches that offer special collections, and the special collections are the Prince George's Room, the Sojourner Truth Room, the Tugwell Room, and the maps of all the branches. So if you click on any one of these, it will be where you can see what's exactly offered at this particular branch. So we're going to go to Laurel. So if you click Laurel, you will see Laurel branch. You'll see a picture of what the library looks like, the address, there's directions on how to get there, the phone number, and if you are hearing impaired, another number for you to be able to call. There is also the passport office that's located at some of the branches. This branch offers it, so if you're looking to try to get your passport, you can utilize this branch to do that. That service is offered there Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and then on Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Next, you will see the area manager. His name is Blaine Halliday, and his phone number is listed here if you have questions or need assistance from the area manager. Then there's information about a member of the Foundation Center's Funding Information Network, and resources are only available at the Laurel branch. So if you would like to find out more about the Foundation Center, you can contact the library and get more information. Then there's also online information about the foundation. There's the foundation directory, there's the foundation grants to individuals, and then there's the foundation maps. And you can read more about each of those here. If you scroll down, there's a 360 branch tour through Flickr where you can use your mouse and drag it across the screen to be able to get a 360 view of the library. So here I just click and hold down the mouse on my computer, and I'm able to do a 360 view of what the branch looks like. So here is the information desk, and if I scroll all around, I'll see the stacks where some of the books are located. There's seating areas for you to enjoy. The lighting is exquisite, so you can get great lighting if you're in there and you need to study. So it's a beautiful library, and hopefully you will check it out if you get a chance and you're in the Laurel area. Another great thing about this branch is in the children's area, it is designed to have dinosaurs and for the kids to feel like they are back in the ancient times where dinosaurs were around. So it's really cool if you have kids. You could take them there to see that area. I'm going to scroll back up. If you're interested in any of the events the library has, they're located on the right side. Right now, they have, for upcoming events, the Ready to Read Story Time for ages 0 to 2. That is happening June the 13th from 10:30 to 11 a.m. Then there's another story time offered from 11:15 to 11:45 a.m. And then right here are the hours of the library. Each day is listed and the current date is listed and the hours that they are available. You can also click next to see what happens next week with the hours, this week with the hours, and the previous week. So here I want to click see all events. And when I click there, I'm able to see all of the events at the library. There is today's date highlighted in the calendar so I can see what's happening today. And if I scroll down, I'll see all of the events for today. And then there's different branches listed. So for today, if I'm not interested specifically in the Largo branch's events, I can see the other branches' events located here and what they have to offer. If you want to register for a course, you just click register and then you are able to be selected, hopefully, for the course. It also tells you the age ranges and a brief description of what each event is. So if I wanted to particularly see what's offered just at the Laurel location, I can click location and I can find Laurel, which is located here, click the checkbox, and then I'm able to see all of the events that Laurel is offering today. Again, the name of the event, location, date and time, age group, event type, and brief description of the event is located under the event. And then there's also all 19 branches listed here, so I could choose a different branch if I wanted to see what they had to offer. So let's choose South Bowie. And let's uncheck Laurel. And then I'm able to just see what South Bowie has to offer. So right now they have the Bibliobop Dance Party for the library's Rock Summer at Your Library. If I unclick that and I can go to pop-up locations, I'm able to see the different pop-up locations where events are happening. Pop-up locations are different places throughout the community that the library will go and have a pop-up event or program. So right now there are several listed here throughout Prince George's County for you to go and see and participate in if you would like to. So the library doesn't just have to offer programs inside the library, they can often go outside of the library to offer events. So I can just close that up here. And then you can also filter your search for the event by age group and event type. There's also date range, so you can do a range of dates so you can see what programs are offered in a range of days. So I'm just going to go back to the Laurel page, and then I'm going to go back to the main page, and then next section is events. We've just looked at the events, but you can also go to the events section if you specifically want to just quickly go there, and it's divided up into different age groups. There is kids events, teens events, young children's events, and then all the events. So let's go back there. So it just takes you back where we were before with regard to events. The next section is services. If you click services, you will see a tab opens up for you to see all the services that the library has to offer. They offer several services: 3D printing, Ask a Librarian, books by mail, books from birth. There's bookstores in several of our locations, and you can see which ones have bookstores for you to buy used books. You can borrow an iPad from certain locations, so maybe you don't have access to a tablet and you would like to do that. You can see which locations offer that. All of our locations offer copying, scanning, faxing, and printing services, so you can check out which branches offer that. Then there's the Dream Lab, which is offered at the Fairmont Heights location, where you can use a nice studio to create a music video or record some of your artwork as far as music is concerned. It's a wonderful place for you to use. All you have to do is call the Fairmont Heights location and make a reservation. There's the Educational Smart Spot, where you can get free access to Wi-Fi. We have Kajits available to check out so that you can have access to internet from your home. There's electricity use monitors, where you can check the different areas of your home with regard to electricity, and those devices can also be checked out from certain locations. There's email news and notices, exhibits, posters, and flyers, interlibrary loan, where you can borrow books from other library systems. There's information for local authors. There will be times that we'll have local authors come into the branches and do programs, book signings, and book talks. So you can find out where those are located here. There's library card services. There's the link card. So all of the students that go to school in Prince George's County have access to the library through their student account. So they use their student ID number and that access their library card. And if you click the link section, you can find out more information about how to use the card and what services you have access to through the link card. There's meeting and conference rooms available at all of our locations, where you can pay a small fee and reserve one of the rooms for your event. Maybe you're having a book talk. Maybe you're having an event through your company or association. You can reserve our rooms to use for those events. There's mobile printing now offered. This is something new that the library is offering, and you can get more information on how to use mobile printing by clicking here and find out how to use your tablet or your laptop for personal use and print items through the library. You can print from home and easily come to the library to pick up those items. Next is the My Lucky Day section. This section allows you to reserve a book that's on popular demand. Maybe it's a new release and you would like to reserve it and check it out, but usually when you go to try to check out a new release, everyone has basically taken every new copy available at all the branches. Now we have a system where you can get selected to get this book right away before it gets reserved by anyone else. The next section is the PGCMLS librarian, so you can ask a librarian questions, or you can see who the librarians are throughout the library system. There's the passport applications, which I've talked about earlier. You can see which locations offer services where you can apply for a passport or get assistance with your passport. There's the PGCMLS Academy. There's the public computers and Wi-Fi access, so you can find out which branches have public computers and access to Wi-Fi. There's study rooms available, so you can reserve a study room at virtually all of our locations and be able to study for a few hours in the privacy of a private study room where you can close the door. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and it's easy for you to learn and concentrate whatever you're trying to study. There's the special needs. So if you are someone with special needs or you're working with someone with special needs, there are different services at our locations to assist those who have needs. Suggest a purchase. You're able to suggest purchases for the library. Maybe there's a particular item or resource that you would like the library to provide. You are able to easily request it through the Suggest a Purchase section. And then there's thermal camera borrowing. There are some thermal cameras offered at some of our locations, and you're able to easily reserve those items and use them. So there are several different services that are offered through the library system, and those are the ones that you can take advantage of. Then if you go to the catalog section, you are able to see that there are different things under the catalog section. There's policies, there's instructions on how to search our catalog, there's fines and fees. You can place holds of different items and resources. There's information on that, returning items, renewing items, and then frequently asked questions. And then up here you will see is our catalog section. So if you're looking for a book, you can just type it in the search box. If you click catalog, you just type it in the search box, you click find, and you're able to easily be navigated through our catalog. But I will talk about that in another video. Digital services allows you to explore the online resources. Digital services help, e-reference books, mobile apps, Next Reads, Need Help, PGCMLS Academy, and Playaway Launchpads. So the Playaway Launchpads are devices that are tablets for specific age groups, usually 0 to 5 or 5 to 10, for kids to access to that has educational games already preloaded to these devices. So there's different locations that offer these, and ask your local library branch located in PG County about those devices. Then there's a kids and teens section. There's events happening at the library specifically for kids and teens. You're able to access those here. Then there's book lists for teens and kids, books from birth. So this program allows kids under the age of 5 to be able to get certain books delivered to them each month for them to be able to access and read. There's the early literacy program. There's kids online resources. There's tutoring, which we've talked about in a previous video, where you can have access to tutoring for you or for your child. There's teacher resources. There's a teen advisory board. There's teens, upcoming events for children, young teens, and kids. Then there's the About Us section, where you can find more about anything that has to do with PGCMLS as a system, their staff, mission and vision, the board, and if you would like to donate or contact anybody who works through PGCMLS, you can do so. Then there's the My Account section, which allows you to register for a virtual library card. There's also existing cardholder information. Now, if you would like to get a virtual library card, what this means is that you do not have to necessarily go into the library to get a card. You can get a virtual one and use it throughout the library's website. So there's a couple of people who live in the county that do not want to go into the library. They do not have a reason to go. They just would like to access resources virtually. They can get this library card and access our library's resources through the website in our virtual library with this library card. So they would have to sign up and be a Prince George's County resident. They would have to register this card, and it would be available to them for 3 full years. And then non-residents can also apply, but it will expire after 6 months, and they do not have all of the benefits that a PG County resident would have. So it's not a physical card, it's just a number for them to use our website. So we're going to go back to the home page. And that is our middle section of tabs of the Prince George's County Memorial System Virtual Library. Even though I did not go specifically to some of the things that are in each section, I did explain what each one is, and hopefully you will take the time out to explore them further. It was wonderful talking to you today. I hope that you will stop by any of our 19 locations. You can easily go to the information desk and ask any questions that you may have about the resources that we have physically and the resources that we have virtually. So please come and visit us. I look forward to talking to you soon, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.